So, this time, newspaper boy training school academy thing. I almost said factory. They don't train newspaper boys in a factory. I decided to put them on bikes because standard image of a paper boy just riding along, tossing out newspapers. Don't think they do that anymore. Not where I live, at least. Do they do that other places? I don't know. I had a lot of issue with perspective on this one, though, because that guy was way too tall, so I made him smaller. I'd also like to apologize for how much my face is in the edge of the camera here. I sometimes forget just how close to the camera I am, and it's especially bad when I'm wearing a headset, because then the mic is in the way too, which I can actually detach that, and I have done before, and I should do again. Eventually I realized, okay, this one little dude is wrong, and also, why would there be a class of 1? It's a lot easier to just draw a class like this. So we have 5 little dudes, all with their backs to us. Then I had to fix the fact that we're only 2 bikes, and had to add 2 more bikes. Or 3 more bikes. I know how numbers work. I swear. Repeating last week of messing up the date with now messing up the number of bikes. I don't know how numbers work, I'm lying. And this one I decided I'll sketch it out, and then ink it, and then color it. And then there were a lot of things because bikes, and a lot of large spaces because grass. And it took a while. Hence, this video is as long as it is. Compared to the past couple videos that have been 3 minutes tops. I will say though, I'm impressed with my ability to draw bicycles. Because I don't know what bicycles look like. I really don't. I have one, but I don't ever use it. Much less spend time studying what it actually looks like. And that's just a fun little fact that I saw in an anime, of they were doing this competition to see who could draw things and realized they don't know what a bicycle looks like. Which is valid. Bicycles are complex things. So doing 5 bicycles with no reference, I impressed myself. Meanwhile, my background's just kind of like, it exists. Trying to get around all this bicycle stuff was a pain, because I'd already made the tires too thin, so they were half black anyways, and it's like, don't color them in! Not everything needs to be brown! Because I made that mistake with the pedals, and it's just like, well, darn. The brush tip at least makes it easier to avoid things, because the chisel tip is just kind of large and awkward and clunky. And then finally going back in with a dark blue on the tires so you can still see them and they're not just kind of solid black. There's enough solid black in those students. And their teacher being in all blue because it seemed like a good color. I didn't want to use yellow because that would blend too much with the grass. I didn't want to use red because that would blend too much with the road. Definitely couldn't do green unless I did the dark green, but I think I had been intending to use that more on the grass and forgot.